What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celio's Network. Today, I wanted to give you guys a quick wrap up on all of the early 2023 news that we know about for the Pokemon trading card game, all wrapped up into one convenient video. So I'm sure after I'm done recording this video, there will be some news that comes out that wasn't in this video, but hopefully I get enough in here to give you guys some informational value. So the stuff I want to cover today for Pokemon trading card game in 2023 is going to be the Crown Zenith set, the Scarlet and Violet EX base set, the standard format rotation, the World Championships decks from the 2022 World Championships, and Pokemon TCG Live. Sources for all of this include PokeBeach, PokeGuardian, and Pokemon.com themselves. So we're starting out with Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is a specialty set, and it's going to start releasing on January 20th. But as you can see here, the specialty products for Crown Zenith will be releasing all the way through May 5th. This is akin to sets like Hidden Fates, Shining Fates. This is the American version of V-Star Universe, if you've heard about that set from Japan. So there's a whole bunch here. This is going to be an incredible collector set with a bunch of crazy looking art and also some new cards that are only going to be found in Crown Zenith, like Regigigas V-Star and Radiant Eternatus. So here is the kind of the overview of Crown Zenith from the Pokemon website. The legendary heroes Zacian and Zamazenta shine with new V-Star powers, and an all-star assembly of Pokemon and trainers arrive to celebrate the era of Pokemon V. So this is the end of the Pokemon V journey, which was a rocky one at the start, but then we eventually got V-Stars, and we got V-Unions, and Radiant Pokemon, and we did end up getting a lot of cool stuff. So this set, Crown Zenith, is going to have over 160 cards. It's going to have 3 Radiant Pokemon that are new, 5 Pokemon V Max, 8 Pokemon V Star, 17 Pokemon V, and 70 special artwork cards in the Galarian Gallery. This is what the Elite Trainer box will look like for Crown Zenith, and this is the special Lucario V-Star promo that's coming in the ETBs, and it's really, really nice. These are some of the Trainer Gallery cards, or the Galarian Gallery cards, as it's called. These have been revealed in English by TPCI, so just a little look at some of the Galarian Gallery cards and what they'll look like in the Crown Zenith set. And this is not just a set for collectors. We also have some new powerful cards coming out, like Sky Seal Stone and Radiant Eternatus, that are sure to find their ways into some competitive decks, and reprints of already good cards like Bibarel with Industrious Incisors. You can find the whole V-Star Universe main set list on Pokemon or on PokeGuardian.com. You can find the translations and everything for all the cards that were already revealed and already out in Japan. Moving on to Scarlet and Violet EX base set. We've already have confirmation of Koraidon and Miraidon EX, and we've already seen Arcanine EX in a Fire Terra type as well. And the artwork showcases a Gyarados in Water Terra type form, so we can assume that we will also be getting a Water Gyarados EX in this set as well. The set comes out in Japan on January 20th, and it comes out in North America on March 31st. There are a lot of design updates for Scarlet and Violet. To match the cards in Japan, the yellow borders for Pokemon cards are now going to be silver, as you see on screen here on these English cards. This is going to be creating a more consistent experience worldwide with the cards. And you'll also see that subcategories like supporter item and stadium will show up on the top left corner now to be more visible when you're playing the game. Basic energy cards will also say basic energy on them now with the type symbols. You'll see basic grass energy has the grass symbol. Another thing is that booster pack price is rising about 50 cents. Every pack of Pokemon cards, though, will now contain 3 guaranteed foil cards. Every single booster, all cards with a rarity of rare or higher will now be foil in an effort to maintain the quality and value while also raising the price 50 cents because they're trying to increase print runs and increase the amount of printers they have in each region, the quality of the cards, and also just, over the past few years, supplies have gotten more expensive and labor has become more valuable and more expensive. These are some of the cards we've seen revealed already. The Rock Chest Plate was revealed in English to showcase that Pokemon Tool is now going to be its own category of trainer card. No longer will a Pokemon Tool be an item card. We've also seen Ampharos EX, which is a Stage 2 EX that evolves from a regular Flaffy. Arcanine EX, which is a Stage 1 EX that evolves from a regular Growlithe. These specialty Paldea collections that are coming out prior to Scarlet and Violet, they do these every time there's a new block of cards coming out. These will start releasing on January 6th at $19.99, and they come with a promo card of one of the new starters, and they also come with a jumbo prototype version of Koraidon EX or Miraidon EX. And they come with booster packs, but they are older booster packs because this is coming out over 2 months prior to Scarlet and Violet EX's release. So these are containing older sets, but it's supposed to give you like a little preview into the next block of cards. These are some more cards that have been revealed. We saw reprints revealed for Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, Crushing Hammer, Energy Search, Pokemon Catcher, and Professor's Research. And there's also a new card shown in there with the reprints as Jock. So we've got Penny, Jock, Arvin, Electricity Generator, and Beach Court, some of the newly revealed trainer cards from the set. And there's also, in Japan, there will be 3 starter EX decks that will release with the set. One will have Sprigatito and Lucario EX, another will have Fuecoco and Ampharos EX, and the last one will have Quaxly and Mimikyu EX. There is a 4th starter EX planned to release on March 10th that will have Pikachu EX and an unnamed lightning Pokemon. There's been a lot of theory around what that unnamed lightning Pokemon is. It might just be that they haven't revealed what lightning Pokemon is going to be in that starter deck and it doesn't even matter, or maybe it's a brand new legendary that we don't even know about. So there has been a lot of speculation on that one. Onto the standard format rotation. It will go into effect on April 14th, 2023. During every championship series season, Pokemon Organized Play removes older expansions from competition in the standard format with the goal of maintaining a healthy competitive environment. This rotation challenges existing players to create new strategies and enables new players to get involved and play Pokemon events using the most recent releases. So cards with the D regulation mark, as you see on this Marnie here, will no longer be legal for play after April 14th. Cards with E, F, G, and later regulation marks will be legal to use. A card's legality is no longer based on the set that they come from. It is solely based on the regulation mark at the bottom left of the card. They also note here that the April 14th date is for in-person play Pokemon events, but the digital client, which they only mention Pokemon TCG Live and not Pokemon TCG Online here, will go into effect on March 30th for the rotation. This is not new. They typically, the sets release a little early online, and sometimes they'll also rotate a little differently online. So this will give players an official platform to test out the new standard format before participating in any in-person event. On March 3rd, the World Championship decks will release, and I've seen multiple claims about the MSRPs on this, ranging from $12.99 to $14.99, so they should be somewhere around the $15 range at maximum. These World Championship decks will feature Mew VMAX, Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, Arceus V-Star, and also Palkia V-Star alongside of Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. These have different backs to them, as you can see on the right here. These look beautiful. These are not tournament legal. These are meant to be played as replicas of successful decks from the World Championships. So these are great if you're just getting into the game and you want to see what it's like to play a highly competitive deck for just $15. It's also great to collect these. I have World Championships decks in my collection dating all the way back to the 2004 Worlds, which was the very first one they made decks for. So whether you want to keep them sealed as collectors or you want to sleeve them up so you have them to play with friends, it's also a great way to introduce people into the game because, again, they're cheap decks. Although they're not tournament legal, you can play with your friends, and it's easy to get a feel for what a competitive deck is like with these. So these are excellent products, and they also kind of immortalize the players who did really well and got chosen for these World Championship decks. As for Pokemon TCG Live, back in October, they told us that they are listening to the feedback. They Through surveying, they found that players liked crafting and battle pass content. They found the gameplay to be strategic, which didn't matter because that's just the TCG. And players found matchmaking was too slow. Players disliked the pace of receiving progression rewards and found it difficult to find cards in their collection. And players disliked the art style, elements like Avatar's board design, and overall UI layout. So they said that they are working on improving the game based on these surveys. Yet we still have Pokemon TCG Online updating, as you'll see here. As recently as December 13th, they're still updating bug fixes and fixing things in PTCG Pokemon TCG Online, the older client. And then we'll see here that TBCI in their rotation announcement completely disregarded the existence of Pokemon TCG Online, which for a while they were disregarding the existence of Pokemon TCG Live. So it's all very confusing. Pokemon TCG Online has to stay around at least until the Team Challenge is done, which is an online circuit based on teams of players competing against other teams of players that TPCI runs. That will probably last until at least March, if I had to guess. So Pokemon TCG Live news is a little blurry, but I wanted to share with you at least what we have. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about anything I talked about in this video or any news that came out 2 minutes after I upload the video, you can leave it in the comments down below, and also join the Discord because the Discord loves talking about new things and speculating and all of that stuff. So if you're interested in joining a community of over 1,000 Pokemon TCG fans, the Discord link is in the description down below. Subscribe to this channel for daily Pokemon TCG content, and I'll see you next time here on Celio's Network.